Andromeda Galaxy is a spiral galaxy similar to the Milky Way closest to our galaxy. You cannot see it in the night sky until you look for it, but under a dark sky away from light and pollution, you can see this galaxy even without a telescope and can have a faint look at it due to the large distance of Andromeda. But even then, you'll hardly see what looks like a faint speck of light. You must be aware that Andromeda is moving towards our Milky Way galaxy at a very fast pace, and one day in the distant future, this Andromeda galaxy, which is barely visible today, will grow closer to us as it grows in our sky day by day. Then today, even though Andromeda is present at a distance of about 2,500,000 light-years from us. Often you must have heard that the Milky Way and Andromeda collision will be possible after about 4.5 to 5 billion years from today. But what if I tell you that this conflict has already started? Yes, this conflict has already started, so now the question arises that how? So let's try to understand in today's episode that how the Milky Way and Andromeda merger has already begun. The Andromeda galaxy is currently at a speed of about 70 miles or 113 kilometers per second. And at the same speed, Andromeda is running towards our Milky Way galaxy. Keeping this speed in mind, the merger of these two galaxies will happen within 4 to 5 billion years from now, but in August 2020, a new research was published by the peer-reviewed astrophysical journal last year, in which it was found that this collision between our galaxy is already going on. This news about the Andromeda galaxy came from Project Omega, in which the Hubble Space Telescope was used to see the deep space around the Andromeda galaxy. By the Omega project here we meant the absorption map of the 5 nights gas in Andromeda. NASA called it a halo around a galaxy. That is, the most detailed study of the sphere of influence. Well, Andromeda, the Milky Way and all other large galaxies are surrounded by a large envelope called the galactic halo, in which gas, dust and stress stars, i.e. stray stars, are included. These galaxy halos are actually so fanciful that actually detecting them is not an easy task. When the astronomer measured the size of the Andromeda galaxy's halo by looking at how much light it absorbed from the quasar in the background. So the astronomers were surprised to find that the Andromeda galaxy's halo extended far beyond its visible boundary. In fact, it extends towards our Milky Way galaxy, where half the distance is about 1,300,000 light-years, while the other and far more distances are spreading up to about 2 million light-years, and that too. Then the question arises whether Andromeda and the halos of the Milky Way are touching each other. It turns out that from our vantage point inside the Milky Way, we cannot easily measure the characteristics of the Milky Way galaxy's halo, although the Milky Way and Andromeda are almost identical in size and form, so scientists believe that the Milky Way's halo has the sphere of influence will also be in the same range. In other words, these two are galaxies' fan halos that have actually started colliding with each other. If seen in this way, the collision between the two galaxies has started. Well, what will it look like when this merger is happening? These images were released by NASA in 2012. The images are actually artists' concepts that show how anyone will see this view from Earth when Andromeda is moving towards us. All these images are based on Hubble Space Telescope measurements looking at the motion of the Andromeda galaxy. Along with computer modeling, they also show the collision between these two galaxies. Apart from this, in a series of studies published in the year 2012, it has been shown that instead of looking at each other, sometimes merging galaxies are seen. Our Milky Way and Andromeda galaxy will actually turn into a single large elliptical or football-shaped galaxy. Astronomer Roland Wender Merrill at the Space Telescope Science Institute told Discover magazine in February 2022 that even if this collision was a face-to-face between these two large galaxies, or a kind of loud glow, will not affect the final result, which will be a giant elliptical galaxy. You might be surprised to know that the Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxy are not going to be involved in this front alone. Computer modeling shows that one of the galaxies in our local group would be the M33 galaxy. This galaxy will also play an important role. In this computer modeling, you can see the Triangulum Galaxy as a small object near Andromeda and the Milky Way galaxy. Although Triangulum Galaxy will not be involved in this merger, yet it may strike the Milky Way galaxy at some point, joining the cosmic dance with the two giant galaxies. So now a question must arise in such a situation that after 4-5 billion years this collision will be happening, then what is going to happen to the stars and planets? Will they collide with each other? Will our solar system be able to withstand this collision? Or not? Each and every galaxies in the universe collide with each other, and with the help of powerful telescopes, we keep on measuring their consequences on the collision of these galaxies. In many ways, when these galactic mergers are taking place, the two galaxies behave like ghosts. This is because the Kuiper galaxies pass inside each other during the collision, and the distance between the stars inside these galaxies is very high. So usually stars do not collide during galaxies merger. Astronomers say that the stars of Andromeda and Milky Way galaxy may not collide during this collision, but they will still be affected. Where there are up to 1000 billion stars in the Andromeda galaxy, then there are 300 to 400 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy. The stars of both galaxies will be revolving around a new galactic center with their new orbits after this merger. For example, according to the scientists involved in the 2012 study, it is very possible that the Sun reaches the new region of our galaxy. It is further said that there will be no danger of destruction of our Earth and solar system. Today we have found out that Andromeda and Milky Way galaxy are going to collide after about 4.5 to 5 billion years from today. But will humanity be able to see this merger? A big question then comes out. You may not like to hear it, but after about 7.5 years from today, our Sun will have finally become a giant star. When it will increase so much in size, then it is very possible that our Earth will be inside it. But long ago, the brightness of the Sun would have increased so much, due to which the radiation would be reaching the Earth in a very large amount. This will greatly increase the temperature of the Earth's surface. This should be a situation like greenhouse effect on Earth. Just like what we see on the planet Venus today, there is a very good chance that the dirt on Earth would hardly have survived many years before the Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxy died, and all this in a time period of 4 billion years from today it would have happened. But if we look at it from another perspective, if humanity survives for such a long time, then perhaps we become a Type 2 Type 3 civilization, not only Earth but also our solar system, and traveling everywhere in the galaxy except our solar system, and become a multiplanetary or galactic civilization. Would have been. And if all this happens, we will no doubt see Andromeda crash into the Milky Way. Just from a different perspective. However, the bottom line of this episode is that the merger of the Milky Way and Andromeda has already begun, and that the two spiral galaxy will turn into a giant electrical galaxy after 5 billion years. How do you think humanity will be able to see this merger by surviving for such a long time? You can share your suggestions with us in the comment section below, and if you got to learn anything new from this episode, then definitely like and share the video with your friends and family members. Also, if you are not on the channel, then definitely subscribe to the channel with this notification bell on all.